says, I always sleep on the same side, but when he was hospitalized or at a seminar years ago, I always slept on his side. I don't know why. Maybe to feel closer to him. That's very sweet, Andrea. And Janet just says, no, 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 no. Unless there was a medical reason for it, then maybe. People are very passionate about their side of the bed. I don't blame you. You do get used to things. Now, when we lived in the house before we moved here, I did sleep on the other side of the bed, and I decided I didn't like it. So I typically like to sleep close to the door. That's what Joe, and I never even realized that. Joe pointed out, he goes, wherever we've lived, you've always taken the side closest to the door. I don't know, maybe I have some sort of fear of getting locked in the bedroom. I'm going to be the first one out. I don't know, but it does seem to pan out that way. And the space closest to the door in the last house was on the left side of the bed. But like I said, we did that for about 2 years, and I really didn't enjoy that spot. So when we moved here, the right side was closest to the door, and I said, can we switch back? And he's like, of course we can switch back. So there you go. These things that we ponder, right? Things that are so important to us that really, I mean, like I said, I stick my arm out and I would feel like I was hitting him in the face because at the time we had a queen-size bed. We have upgraded to a king-size bed, thank goodness, because Tucker still, the 14-pound dog that I have, manages to take up the whole king-size bed. I don't know how we did it in a queen. I don't know how the people that have like these large dogs that are like 70 pounds sleep in bed with them. How? I can't even tolerate a 14-pound dog. She takes up the whole bed, and she is so stubborn. I mean, she just digs in. Like she would rather get smothered to death than to move in bed. It's insane. All right, sorry. I had to take a sip of coffee. I was very, very thirsty. So I'm going to move on to the blog post. Here we go. We're talking about perception this week. I hope that I've been doing good with helping you change your perception of things this week. I asked you in the beginning of the week to write down 3 things a day that you love about yourself, be it personality or physical attributes. And I wanted you to realize that there's always some part of us that we're happy with. And the more you look for it, the more you will appreciate it. So today is you can and should love your body. Sometimes you just have to change your perception when it comes to thinking about your body. Listen to the quote I put up. Loving your body only when it is perfect is like loving your kids only when they are well behaved. True, right? Exactly. Now, I put up a bunch of quotes yesterday on my Instagram story, again at the Hopefulist on Instagram. It's THE_Hopefulist. If you want to follow me on Instagram, I have it up on my stories. It should be there for a while longer, until at least, I would say at least until noon or so. And I put a bunch of quotes like, work out to celebrate the body that you love. Work out to celebrate your body rather than punish it. There's a bunch of quotes I put up there. They're all very, very good, and ways to change your perception about how you look at your own body. I know it can be hard to love your body. I know how difficult it is to look in the mirror and hate what you see. I'm a little up in weight myself right now, and I'm trying to remind myself when I look in the mirror and see my belly and go, wait, I'm going to look at my arms instead or my shoulders. But one thing to keep in mind is that we always want to look better no matter how great we look. We see our bodies so differently than other people do. Now, I had some girls I went to high school with at my house a few weekends ago, and we looked at some old pictures from that time. And one was of us all in our bikinis or bathing suits. We all thought we were fat back then. And every single one of us said we all wish we were as fat now as we thought we were back then. Meanwhile, like I said, been a little down on my body as of late. I am struggling with that number on the scale. I got a little bit of a pouch going. Both of my girlfriends told me I look great and reminded me of the conversation we just had about wishing we were as fat as we think we are. Now, I didn't think about it from that perspective, but they are right. If I put on another 20 or 30 pounds, then I really would miss the body I'm in right now, right? So appreciate your body. love your body. At least like your body. This is why I'm asking you to focus on the things you love about your body this week. There must be some parts of you that you are okay with. As I have mentioned this week on the podcast, I like my shoulders and my collarbone areas. Some of my friends have mentioned their envy that you can still see my collarbone. Yeah, I know. Now I just look at it all the time. I'm like, there's my collarbone. It looks so nice. Now, I've been working out since January. I have more well-defined arms and legs. When I get up from my chair now in the kitchen, when I'm done my podcast, I see that little line along the inside of my thigh that highlights the muscle I've built there. My arms are more toned. You can see the muscle. I still have those bub-eye arms, which is what I want gone the most. But as I continue to work on that, I'm going to look at all the parts that have seen results. And they've gotten a little better. A little bit. Not much, but a little bit. So I have alluded to the fact that I'm having a hard time getting my butt to the gym lately, and I need to do something to change that because I've said this before. I didn't come this far to only come this far, and I certainly don't want to lose all the progress I've made in muscle building and toning. So I'm currently reading a book right now about building good habits, and in it you are advised to make habits you want to create just a decision. Just decide, meaning that once you decide to do something, there's no back and forth about whether you're going to do it or not. You decided that you're going to brush your teeth when you get up in the morning. It becomes a habit. Second nature. You just do it. You decide to shower before heading to work every day, so you just do it. Like, you don't wake up in the morning and you go, am I going to brush my teeth now? Am I going to hold off till tomorrow? Should I do it later like you would with the gym? So I have now decided, based on this book, that I'm going to go to the gym as soon as I get up in the morning. I will have 1 cup of coffee, and then out the door I go. I will do this every day of the week except Monday, because usually I don't write my blog until Monday mornings instead of the day before like I do the rest of the week. So there will be no more, I don't feel like going to the gym today, or I'll do it tomorrow instead, because I used to try to go Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then on Monday be like, I'll go tomorrow. Tomorrow becoming, I'll just, double up on Wednesday, or I'll go Thursday instead. And I was always pushing it off. Now I get up, I go. I get up, I go. So far, 2 days in a row, I got up and went. I did find a nice arm workout that I probably can do at home with the free weights that I have here. So I'm thinking maybe I will just stay home tomorrow and do that. And then I also have a full body workout that I can do at home. So again, the goal is to get up and do it. Get up and do it. So I get up, I have my cup of coffee, watch a tiny bit of the news, and then right to my workout, whether it be going to the gym or going into the little back room that I use for the workouts that I've been doing at home here. But while I'm at the gym, another thing about perception, instead of feeling like I'm punishing my body for, being a little heavier than I want it to be, punishing myself for eating the foods that I shouldn't be eating, I marvel at what my body can do. When I first started hitting the gym in January, the weights I used were typically the 5 and 8 pound dumbbells. I used to look longingly at the other ladies who could handle the heavier weight. Guess what? Now I'm doing whole sets with 15-pound dumbbells. It feels great. I love what my body can do and how much more it is capable of. I try to remind myself when I'm at the gym that I'm so lucky my body can do everything I'm asking it to. Don't overdo it, though. And I hope it will continue to do everything I ask it to do for a very long time. And this is why it's so important to keep at it. For me, I've made so much progress. I've been going for 7 months now. I certainly don't want to lose everything I've gained. I can be strong. I want to be healthy for as long as possible. And the energy it brings. Yes, exercise brings you energy. Embrace and love your body. It's the most amazing thing you will ever own. And treat it with a little respect. So get in a little physical activity today. It will make you feel great. You will have more energy and a great feeling of accomplishment once you have completed your selected task. It is hump day, people. We are halfway there. So please go make it your best day yet.
Thank you for listening to The Hopefulist, hosted by Wendy McClure. For more inspiration, please visit hopefulist.com. Thanks, and we'll see you tomorrow on The Hopefulist.